Have a blessed day to everyone. So, today we are going to learn and know the new standard what Jesus has given to us. So, we let try to follow these new standard to reach the salvation of heaven. Matthew chapter 5 verses from 20 to 48. The new standard higher than the old. For I tell you, if your uprightness does not surpass that of scribes and Pharisees, you will never get into the kingdom of heaven. You have heard how it was said to our ancestors, "You shall not kill, and if anyone does kill, he must answer for it before the court." But Jesus says, "But I say this to you, anyone who is angry with the brother will answer for it before the court. Anyone who calls a brother fool will answer for it before the Sanhedrin. And anyone calls him traitor will answer for it in the hell fire. So then, if you are bringing your offering to the altar and there remember that your brother has something against you, leave your offering there before the altar. Go and be reconciled with your brother first, and then come back and present your offering. Come to the terms with your opponents in good time, while you are still on the way to the court with him, or he may hand you over to the judge, and the judge to the officer, and you will be thrown into prison. In truth, I tell you, you will not get out till you have paid the last penny. You have heard how it was said, 'You shall not commit adultery.' But Jesus says, 'But I say this to you, if a man looks at a woman lustfully, he has already committed adultery with her in his heart. If your right eye should be your downfall, tear it out and throw it away, for it will do you less harm to lose one part of yourself than to have your whole body thrown into hell. And if your right hand should be your downfall, cut it off and throw it away, for it will do you less harm to lose one part of yourself than to have your whole body go to the hell. It has also been said, anyone who divorces his wife must give a writ of dismissal. But I say this to you," Jesus says, "everyone who divorces his wife, except for the case of an illicit marriage, makes her an adulteress. And anyone who marries a divorced woman commits adultery. Again, you have heard how it was said to our ancestors, 'You must not break your oath, but must fulfill your oaths to the Lord.' But Jesus says, 'But I say this to you, do not swear at all, either by heaven, since that is God's throne, or by earth, since that is his footstool, or by Jerusalem, since that is the city of great King. Do not swear by your own head either, since you can now turn a single hair white or black. All you need is yes, if you mean yes, if you mean no. Anything more than this comes from the evil one. You have heard how it was said, 'Eye for eye and tooth for tooth.' But Jesus says to us, 'But I say this to you, offer no resistance to the wicked. On the contrary, if anyone hits you on the right cheek, offer him the other as well. If someone wishes to go to law with you to get your tunic, let him have your cloak as well. And if anyone requires you to get 1 mile, go 2 miles with him. Give to anyone who asks you. And if anyone wants to borrow, do not turn away. You have heard how it was said, you will love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I say this to you, Jesus says to us, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, so that you may be children of your Father in heaven. For he causes his sun to rise on the bad as well as the good, and send down rain to fall on the upright and the wicked alike. For if you love those who love you, what reward will you get? Do not even the tax collectors do as much? And if you say your greetings for your brothers, are you doing anything exceptional? Do not even the Gentiles do as much? You must therefore set no bounds to your love, just as your heavenly Father sets none to his. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. So, my dear friends, you and I try to follow the new standard of Jesus so that it will be peaceful living with others and we can reach the salvation of God happily. Have a blessed day.